You know, it's so unfortunate what happened to Danny Moe last time around. I mean, whatever. But anyways, Big Al, you and I have some...
Come here and follow me now. And don't you say a goddamn word. Come. Yeah, go! Come here. Yeah, go. You listen here, clown. You may be a commissioner, you may be the Duke of the Wicked, but to me, you're just another man. And if you ever stick your nose in my business again, I'll rip your goddamn head off.
Fuck 'em up, fuck 'em up. Hit 'em with an uppercut. I'm from the Fight Club. You know we got the love. Bring it, don't sing it. I'm the king of the ring. Ding, ding, swing, bitch. Cook you like a chicken wing. UFC can't fuck with me. I'm the ultimate champ. Jiu-jitsu, I'm down. You can go ass down. Boom, bam, goddamn, slam down. Body slam. If you looking for a motherfucking fight, here I am. Fight Club. You can hang low to me, so let it swing. Jump in, jump in. Fight Club. Think you hard enough, not to me.
Thank you. Tell me. I knew I'd find you in here, brother.
Here, I got you a drink.
My man, listen, I gotta talk to you about something. Right. You know I've been having these issues with Mercer.
Right.
Yeah. He just mule kicked me in the back of the fucking head.
What?
Yeah. But look, man, this is what I think we should do. All right? Because I don't know anybody else in that locker room that I can trust to put an ass kicking on him like you.
Right.
All right? So, you and Mercer tonight, and to make things special, I'll be in your corner.
So you're talking about a Hatchet Boy reunion?
Nothing less.
Please count me in, brother. Here, what's
To the
drink
boys.
To the boys. To the Hatchet Boys.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JCW Lunacy! Tonight's first match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Accompanied by Jasmine St. Clair. He weighs in damn near 400 pounds. From the Redwood Forest, he is one part of the St. Clair Monster Corporation. 7 foot tall, painful Paul.
This is JCW Lunacy, and I'm sorry if we're a little out of sorts out here, but the way we came on the air this week, with what Shane Mercer dared to do to Violent J, completely over the line, completely messed up, to put his hands on the Duke of the Wicked, that's given all of us the great opportunity to be here and made this for all of us absolutely unforgivable. What the hell?
Despicable behavior, and we'd already seen in prior weeks that Violent J promised that he would have somebody to take out Shane Mercer. Shane Mercer is going to get what's coming to him.
Well, I hope so, and I hope Jay's okay. And
his opponent,
7 foot tall, painful Paul with Jasmine St. Clair Monster
weighing
Corporation.
in a perfect 300 from the PBA. He is a man of 1,000 gimmicks. Hamburger Boy.
Now, for those that don't know, a ham bone, from what I understand, is when you get 4 strikes in a row in bowling.
That's right. Mike's a bowler. Doesn't he look like a bowler?
In some ways, yes. Zach, have you ever had a ham boner?
That's an excellent question. Better left for after I settle my lawsuit with Oscar Mayer. However, he called himself Ham Bone Mike.
Yes.
when Mike rhymes with strike.
Yes.
It could have been Get a Strike Mike, Lucky Strike Mike,
No, it's ham bone.
but
Yeah,
it's
ham
ham
bone.
bone Mike.
4 consecutive strikes. That's better than just 1 strike. It's 4 strikes. I guess it could have been 4 strikes.
Well, I think Painful Paul's about to hit 100 consecutive strikes to the top of the head of Ham Bone Mike.
Ham bone, Mike, yes. And one who performs a ham bone would be a ham boner. That's why he's ham boner, Mike.
Hey, Mike's
And then
got a
so
lot of
a
gear.
ham, 4 and a ham boner, so then divide that into 300, and that's what Jasmine can do, right?
You ever clean your balls that way?
I've been known to.
Oh, okay.
He's really trying to get this ham boner thing over.
What? There's got to be a ham boner fan in here somewhere. And Painful Paul is not he. Oh, no!
Oh, bowling ball right on the giant
My
foot
God.
of 7-foot-tall Painful Paul. Ham boner's starting out hot.
Well, at least Mike had a big target. Painful Paul, St. Clair Monster Corporation.
Oh, eats that monster elbow, does ham boner.
And I don't think that was even an intentional offensive maneuver. He just happened to drop his ball on these Sideshow Bob-like feet. 7-foot-tall Paul.
Yeah, that just serves to piss him off.
And I think Painful Paul's about to send Ham Boner Mike back to the gutters.
Well, yeah, we've seen the Monster Corporation continue to beat some of JCW's
Oh.
best. Wait a minute, that's that cloth over the head. Oh, not again. That ball to the midsection.
Referee being very generous with his discretion here.
I think he's being generous, just giving Mike a fair shot.
Maybe technically this could be a handicap match.
Oh, what do you call a 5th strike?
So he's going for a, what is it, the 10-2 split?
We'll roll with it.
Oh!
Oh, he is.
Jasmine St. Clair on the outside seems very concerned about her charge. The monster she has programmed to do her dirty work.
I don't care if you're 15 feet tall, that's going to hurt like hell. And now Jasmine taking offense. The Monster Corporation may get taken down by a bowler.
And look, he's palming this ball, by the way. Look
My
how
God,
big
he
his fucking
is.
hands are.
Jasmine distracting Mike.
To the midsection.
I
heavy.
really thought that was going to go through the ring.
Bowling ball rolling all the way back to the stage here. Oh, it's not a strike in the gutter.
Mike may go through the ring or in the gutter. Monster Corporation, another victim.
Making quick work of Hambone.
And your winner, 7-foot-tall, Painful Paul.
Well, Painful Paul in some pain. That hasn't gone away. But the St. Clair Monster Corporation, Jasmine St. Clair, proves once again that focus she has over her charges is just absolutely unbeatable.
Well, Walter doesn't roll on Shabbos, and turns out Hambone Mike doesn't stand a fucking chance of standing across the ring from even a wounded 7-foot-tall Painful Paul. And I'm sure Jasmine will make sure he feels better once they get back to the locker room.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it is JCW Lunacy. I'm Joe Dombrowski, Zach Amico, and Mark Roberts. We came on the air with absolute chaos, and I was uncomfortable watching it. The Duke of the Wicked, Violent J, being attacked by
brutal
Shane
beating.
Mercer. Yeah, just absolutely violent. And the guy that's in charge, Violent J's a legend. Violent J's the reason we're here. And for that to happen, but Shane Mercer may have to eat his words tonight because the main event is going to be Shane Mercer one-on-one with the embodiment of JCW, talking about T-Tough Tony.
Violent J warned Shane Mercer that he would get what's coming to him, that Violent J could bring in somebody who could even the score, and we know that if anyone can do it, it's Too Tough Tony.
What about the Women's Championship? Big Al, Alice Crowley, recently defeating Danny Moe, and this rough and tough brawler has taken over the women's division tonight. A very formidable challenge from outside the JCW walls. Talking about Joselyn Navaro. What do you think Big Al's chances are of being a long-standing champion?
I think Big Al is coming off a giant victory, defeating both Danny Moe and Sonny Kiss. I think she is up to any and all challengers, and I think everyone, if you love JCW or if you love women's wrestling in general, get to know the name Big Al. You're going to be seeing it a lot.
Another name people know very well here in JCW, Mickey Knuckles, scheduled for action here tonight. We got these words from her a little bit earlier.
Oh, hey. So, you ever wondered what it's like to go back in time and punch somebody in the face? Tonight I get to fucking do that. Mr. 50s, I'm not gonna make you a sandwich, but I will shove something else in your mouth. You probably won't know what it is. I don't either. And Colby, little Colby, since you can't learn your lesson in the first couple of times, stick your nose in my fucking business. Actually, even if you don't, I have a little plan for you. See, I don't think you have the balls to do it, but we're going to try anyways. I challenge you to an electrified steel cage match.
Love wrestling, we want wrestling. Okay, yeah.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 200 pounds from the south side of Chicago, he is Mr. 50s, Miles Clark.
Mr. 50s might be a little bit confused about where Mickey Knuckles' place truly is, because I got news for you, Mr. 50s. This is not June Cleaver, and this is not Lucy Ricardo that you're fighting here tonight, and this is not someone that's going to be subservient to a man's requests. Mickey Knuckles does whatever the hell she wants.
Now, Mickey's the type of woman that after sex comes back with 2 sandwiches and goes, oh wait, did you want one too?
Mr. 50s with a pack of Luckies and a mint called Sin Sin is ready to do battle with Mickey Knuckles. I'm not sure he knows what he's in for, though.
No, I don't think there was never anything like Mickey Knuckles in the 50s. There's nothing like Mickey Knuckles now except for Mickey Knuckles, to be honest with you. But Miles Clark has brought some old-fashioned, old-fashioned values to
And his
JCW.
opponent,
Not that well received, though.
weighing in at a whole ass, she is the man from Nantucket and everyone's favorite aunt. She is a JCW Hall of Famer, Mickey Knuckles.
Now, in Mr. 50's era, you couldn't even show your navel without being scandalous and being shunned by society. Imagine now the whole lot of ass of Mickey Knuckles faced to, with Miles Clark.
Well, I think Miles Clark is not used to seeing that much posterior.
Whoa.
In any way, shape, or form. He looks intrigued, I'll tell you that.
I believe in Miles' era they called it a derriere. Oh, Mickey getting fresh with George Ross.
I believe they called it a rear end.
Miles Clark has only seen that much ass in a Nickelodeon. What is she asking of George?
Something George probably won't agree to in public. So Mickey Knuckles said in her pre-match comments that, you know what, Mr. 50s, I'm not going to make you a sandwich. I'm not going to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. That's not my style. I'm not going to do what you think I should do. I'm going to do what I need to do. And Mr. 50 says, got me fans chanting, twist that dick, and
that's not the twist that Mr. 50 thinks that he's going to do.
No, it's not chubby checker.
Every time Mickey bends over, I'm a chubby checker. You check me for a chubby.
The more clothing Mickey takes off, the more offended Mr. 50s gets.
To the moon, says Mr. 50s Miles Clark.
One of these days, Mickey.
Well, I'm looking at quite the moon right now. It's a full moon tonight.
I didn't even know Miles Clark was a bus driver. I'm not sure if that's a fighting stance or another dance move, but either way, it's all Mr. 50s has. And you know Mickey Knuckles has been extra pissed off lately, and she even said in those comments, she hasn't forgotten about Colby Carino and all the things Colby has done to screw Mickey Knuckles out of some important victories. And Mickey said, Colby, if you get involved again, I got something else in store for you, so choose your actions wisely.
Well, we saw in our previous episode that Mickey cost Colby a chance at that American Championship, so there's no love lost between those two.
I mean, I would argue that it was more than a chance. Colby had Caleb Conley pinned, and essentially he had the match won until Mickey came out with that chair. Colby would be champion now if not for Mickey Knuckles. Back into the corner.
Oh!
Mickey trying to get inside the head of Mr. 50s, and Mr. 50s I think is just thinking, you crazy dame.
Staying on track
Whoa.
is Mr. 50s, but no. Mickey,
I think that's against the penal code.
Reasons like that, they invented movie ratings. Look at that. Just grinding the weight into the lower midsection of Mr. 50s.
Oh. He dips
dancing
her like a real gentleman.
Yes. Some ballroom dancing into a Saito suplex.
Shades of Takeshi Morishima.
What, the dancing or the suplex?
The suplex.
Okay. Oh, no. Well, Mr. 50's dancing to a different tune now.
Mickey Knuckles has got a handful.
Shades of Pat Patterson.
Oh, jeez, Mickey unloading his rights, these chops.
Mickey Knuckles doesn't do it in the locker room. She does it right here in the middle of the ring in JCW.
Ooh, and the hip attack connects.
Oh, man, I hope to be watching some great paint-off later.
Yeah, Mickey's knocking the black and white right off of the Mr. 50s.
I want to see Mickey Knuckles do that to everyone in GCW.
Oh,
you know,
boy.
you ask Mickey, does she like white guys or black guys? She can say both now.
And I guess that's an illegal smother, so we're counting it.
Well, he's in the rope. That's
He's
out
in
of
the
bounds,
ropes, too.
Joe.
Oh, sit touch, jeez. And just like that, the mood changes. I feel like it's almost Mr. 60s as we're turning from black and white to color gradually.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, no, that just revs her up, trust me.
Yeah, Mr. 50s wants Mickey to be subservient.
You got to hit her a lot harder than that.
Gonna punish this broad for acting out of turn, but he doesn't realize.
Buddy, you're going to need a lot more than that.
Yeah.
She hasn't felt one of those in years.
She's impervious in that region. Oh, no!
Oh!
Plants a big lip lock on her.
An effective maneuver.
I don't think Mickey was too fond of it. Got the knee up. Mickey out on her feet, drops a DDT.
Oh, he gave her a DDT.
And that could do it. 2 count only. I can't imagine if Mickey Knuckles falls to the ideology of the 1950s tonight.
Yeah, Mr. 50's been doing better and better every week when we see him. I think he's really getting a hang of what's going on here in JCW.
Underneath all of the colorful and black and white characters in Juggalo Championship Wrestling is a deep roster of people who can go in the ring. And GCW better not forget it, Joe Dombrowski.
Yeah, no doubt. The Effies of the world and everybody from GCW that may want to dismiss JCW as, you know, a sideshow act or a cartoon. They're not giving credit to these athletes for the heart, the guts, the sacrifice they make time in and time out. And if they don't realize it, they're going to. In that 2-day war coming up at Bloody Mania 18 this August. And Mickey Knuckles reverses the pin, traps Mr. 50s for 2.
Mr. 50's hopping on him with that big double axe handle. Almost saw his dreams of victory disappear.
You know, It wasn't even legal for broads to wrestle each other in the 50s in most states, so Mr.
right.
50s can't possibly be prepared for the challenge of Mickey Knuckles.
No, not in any way. No,
Uh-oh.
oh, more clothing coming off. Mickey is not Mr. 50's kind of gal. Jeez. But no qualms about striking. Ooh, nice textbook suplex. 50s could do this. No, quick kick out. Mickey in a bad way.
Yeah, trying to neutralize Mickey Knuckles. She can't ram any part of her body into Miles Clark if Mr. 50s is on top there.
No doubt, no doubt. And Mickey knows how important this win is for her after, some of the recent losses she suffered at the hands of Colby Carino's involvement. Into the buckle. Could his pants be any higher? It's ridiculous. Like a Fred Mertz syndrome. Oh, got the open hand slap, did Mickey. Ooh. Mickey is nobody's girl Friday, and Mr. 50's finding out the hard way.
Still having a hell of a little bout for us.
Vicious headbutt, and Mr. 50s returns the favor. Mickey's wobbly.
But Mickey knows she's got to move forward and fight. It's the only option.
They may be setting up for that big fisherman bust there.
Wait a minute!
What the hell is that?
Where the hell
That's
did Colby come
Carino!
from?
Has he been
Shut
under the
the
ring the whole damn time? George caught him.
Yeah,
The ref caught him.
And Colby realizes he's been busted. Get the hell out of here.
And Mr. 50 thought he had it. He thought he did it all on his own. He had no idea Colby was even out here.
Not what it looked like.
What else could it have been?
You have no business out here. Mickey just dropped Mr. 50's back to the past.
Ooh, talk about a TV dinner.
And your winner, Mickey Knuckles!
Well, Colby may be the prince of old school, but he couldn't bring the 50s back in fashion because Mickey Knuckles, in spite of Colby's interference, gets a big win tonight. Oh my God. Mickey Knuckles and Colby Carino are on a collision course, no doubt. That'll be sooner than later, but hey, Mr. 50s, that's what a woman looks like in JCW, Juggalo style. And
you're right in front of the table.
Yeah, she needs her glasses.
What a tender moment.
Y'all are so cute together, but somebody that's not cute is, Congo Kong. He's standing by with Jasmine St. Clair.
Tonight, the savage, brutal, wretched Congo Kong will shatter and crumble the concrete rose. Just because you're so beautiful, little girl, does not exclude you from being decimated from the hands of the St. Clair Monster Corporation's own beast, Congo Kong. Tonight, my beast, you will feast.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Jasmine St. Clair, weighing in damn near 400 pounds, from the deepest, darkest jungle, he is one part of the St. Clair Monster Corporation, Congo Kong!
The Beast, the Behemoth, that once reigned as JCW champion some 953 days. has rekindled that same ferocity thanks to the devious mind of Jasmine St. Clair.
Jasmine truly bringing Kong back to some of his most vicious days. We have seen a new spark in Kong that we haven't seen in years since he was the top dog here in JCW.
Very well could be again. Part of that corporation with Painful Paul, Mr. Happy.
And his opponent.
I'm not sure he's taken on an opponent like this of late.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, she is a concrete rose, Sunny Kiss.
Sunny Kiss is called the Concrete Rose to prove even the most beautiful things in life can be tough. And Sunny Kiss certainly embodies that line of thinking. We've seen a number of times Sunny Kiss was, what, a hair or two away from the JCW Women's Championship. And to say the least, Sunny stepping well outside that division for a huge test tonight. But Sunny Kiss, fearless as ever.
And tonight we answer the age-old question, can booty tame the beast?
What's going through the mind of Congo Kong as he feasts his eyes on Sunny Kiss for the first time?
Sunny Kiss is a feast for the eyes.
Maybe more than that, could be a victim of Congo Kong as Sunny looks for a go-behind China
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You don't want to get stuck under him like that.
And keep in mind, Congo's nearly 400 pounds. Moving a man that size, nearly impossible. But Sunny Kiss builds the momentum and takes Congo to the corner. Not off his feet, but dazes Congo. Handspring, back elbow. Sunny Kiss exploded.
This is exactly the match Sunny Kiss needs to be bringing to Congo Kong. Fast-paced, high-hitting, stick and move. Don't let him get a chance.
Oh, you don't want to get caught like that, Sonny.
Well, Sonny gets out of it.
Yeah. Stay out of Kong's grasp and you have a chance. Uh-oh. Easier said than done.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Just not enough momentum on that crossbody.
Here for.
Sonny maybe looking to climb up.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's standing octopus. That Manjikatami is the official MMA term for it. But you can see Sonny stretching on Congo, but just too much mass to keep in one place. And you can see the difference in Sonny trying to maneuver Kong versus Kong flipping Sonny inside out and upside down.
A struggle here as Sunny Kiss is not going to be dominated by Kong. Going to put up a fight every step of the way, really holding her own here.
Jeez. And just like that, all of Sonny's offense shut down. I think Sonny had the air knocked out of her body when she hit that hard.
You know, Mark, you and I were talking before this taping how excited we were about this matchup to see two competitors so different that we've never seen fight each other before. And I think we're getting exactly what we wished for. It's a true clash of styles.
It's the hard-hitting action of Juggalo Championship Wrestling, the true countercultural force in professional wrestling for more than 25 years. You're seeing it live here on JCW Lunacy.
No doubt, JCW was changing the game when that wasn't even an idea in, the minds of the brass of GCW. But right now, the idea in the mind of Sunny Kiss has just got to be survival.
And show me one other company where you'll see a match like this, which is why we truly are in the zone of the unknown in this new era of JCW.
Kong misses with a senton. To your point, Zach, that's why we're different. That's why we're the alternative. It's why we're counterculture and the outlaws of pro wrestling. But right now, Sunny Kiss, coming through with that knee. What an upset this would be if Sunny Kiss could pull out this win, but do not ever count her out.
I mean, yeah, Sunny Kiss fighting from underneath for sure, an underdog, but I would never count Sunny Kiss out.
I don't think
Look
she
at the
can move
power.
Kong.
And Jasmine has no place on that apron.
Sunny Kiss can certainly throw Jasmine. Jasmine better watch out.
Yeah, no doubt. Jasmine has met beyond her physical match, but you piss off Sunny Kiss, you're going to pay for it. And Sunny's in pursuit. And Sunny.
Uh-oh.
Well, thankfully she remembered what she was
Oh!
here for, but turned right into that headbutt. That could have been a knockout shot.
That was, unfortunately.
And your winner, Congo Kong!
Jasmine St. Clair did her job, distracted the opposition, and allowed Congo Kong the opening to deliver that massive headbutt. And it's another victory for the St. Clair Monster Corporation.
As if Congo Kong wasn't dangerous enough on his own. He is under the tutelage of this treacherous Jezebel, Jasmine St. Clair, not to mention he has teammates in Mr. Happy and 7-foot-tall Painful Paul.
The destruction of Congo Kong and the devious mind of Jasmine St. Clair bring home another victory. Now, new JCW Women's Champion, Big Al, on tap for a title defense. We got these words a bit ago.
You are looking at not only the new face of the JCW Women's Division, but the new JCW Women's Champion. I beat your beloved little Danny Moe for this. Actually, I pinned Danny Moe twice, but last week, I chose not to. I wanted you to watch as I beat you with your Moon Miss Twist for your title. And you know what? Since that worked so well for me, I might keep that in my back pocket.
Tonight's next match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the JCW Women's Championship. Introducing first, from Ocho Rios, Jamaica, she is the gold standard, Joselyn Navaro.
Well, Jocelyn is a 9-year pro who is proud to represent her West Indian heritage, and somebody who's been competing all over the world, from Jamaica to the Bahamas to Trinidad and Tobago. She has been in some very exotic areas, applying her trade as a professional wrestler. Has not been in a JCW ring, though, since 2021, making a big return with a major opportunity to become women's champion.
And her opponent, from Cleveland, Ohio, she is your JCW Women's Champion, Big Al Crowley.
Well, Big Al has been wrestling and fighting since she was 14 years old. She is a brawler. She likes to hurt people. If she happens to get a wrestling move or two in along the way, great, but that's really not what she's here for.
Big Al cuts an intimidating figure and carries on the tradition of the JCW Women's Championship of taking on all comers from all corners of the pro wrestling world. She's in there tonight with a Caribbean powerhouse in the gold standard, Joselyn Navaro. It's going to be a real test of the new champion.
Big Al, before the bell rang, came out with that boot to the face, and
I think Jocelyn got her bell rang on that big boot.
yeah. Mark, Zach, take us back to the night that Big Al won that women's championship. Danny Moe, Sunny Kiss were no match on that night for Big Al's fury.
Well, it was Big Al who got the pin on Sunny Kiss. She did not actually get the pin. on Danny Moe, though previously Big Al had 2 victories over Danny Moe, 2 pinfalls over Danny Moe. I think there's a lot more that we will see to come of both Danny Moe and Sonny Kiss coveting that championship. But right now it's Joselyn Navaro taking back some of the action here.
Jeez, and Big Al fired right back in kind. Danny Moe out for a short bit of weeks for a small injury. Hope to see her back at JCW ring very, very soon because, man, Big Al just showing that ferocity, that physicality, and I'm not sure if Joselyn was ready for this. I'm not sure if anybody could be ready for Big Al until you feel her fury.
And both these women excellent at popping their hips for those big suplexes. When they get real low like that, they can really cause some damage.
Yeah, that's a great call, Zach. You know, the key to getting a great suplex off is getting your hips beneath your opponents. And Joselyn, certainly has that lower center of gravity. Alice is taller than her and helps her for those suplexes. But Alice can get her weight lower and position where she needs to be to do that damage. And what she lacks in being able to get low, she just makes up in raw brute strength.
Look at this, having the Juggalos in the audience hold on to Big Al. Oh, whoa now.
Now that was, that's just how the tempers flare when you got a competitive match like this for the women's title. Big Al does not want to be touched, does not want to be messed with, and Big Al will take it out on anybody. You're a competitor, you're a fan, you're somebody that looks at her sideways on the sidewalk. You're just as vulnerable.
Yeah, that's over the line. We don't want wrestlers touching fans or vice versa here. But we're back in the ring now where the action belongs for this championship bout.
Jeez. And Joselyn did a great job of building up momentum, but that well-placed elbow by Big Al shuts things down. Man, when Big Al is out here, just the mood feels different.
This crowd is firmly behind the challenger in this situation, Joselyn Navaro, who had the very first ever women's main event in Jamaica. I recently saw her in Vegas wrestling some of the best talent from Japan at Spark Joshi Pro Wrest. This challenger is worthy of a shot at JCW Gold.
Oh, no doubt about that. And Joselyn started her career here in Ohio, applied her craft here for many, many years, still does compete here. Oh! So she's got a lot of fans here who have followed her since day one, and there's a suplex 2 count only, and they would love to see Joselyn get such a well-respected, revered, worldwide known championship win right here in her home state.
Big Al just taunting Joselyn now. Those are some disrespectful, look at that. I don't think that's the right move to take with Joselyn.
I'm going to fire Joselyn up though. Those right hands. That fiery temper coming out on Joselyn Navaro. Went for the knee strike, out countered.
That's 2 big counters by Al. Oh, another big pump kick.
I think Al did that by design.
And a fisherman's bust there, and she holds the bridge.
Oh, that's textbook. That's beautiful. And nearly a count of 3. You piss somebody off, they often forget their strategy, just start swinging. I don't think Al baited Joselyn in to do just that.
Amazing that Big Al has the power to manhandle Joselyn Navaro that way.
Going for a German, I think.
Ooh. Joselyn able to counter that, make herself low.
Going for one of her own here. It is Joselyn with the lower center of gravity there. Baits in Big Al.
Al got hung up. Joselyn has the champion prone and drives through double knees right to the back.
That looks great.
I like the follow through. I like the urgency in Joselyn Navaro realizing she's got the champion vulnerable. This is her best shot.
Yeah, this may be her shot.
Big Al dazed, just getting to her feet, and she's not ready for the. Oh, maybe she was.
Maybe setting up. I know she likes to use that short arm clothesline.
Yeah. Jeez.
And I think that might be. Ooh.
Sidestep the challenger, picks her up again.
Oh, wait a minute. That's a message to Danny Moe.
That's that moon mist twist.
Yeah, Danny Moe not medically cleared, but Big Al making sure that her impact is still felt.
And still, JCW
And wherever Danny Mo's watching right now, you know she's probably turning over furniture. She's doing whatever she can. She's pissed off because Big Al not only took her title, but it's an ultimate disrespect amongst the talent in the locker room. You know, you don't steal somebody else's pet move.
And Danny Mo's sitting home right now nursing an injury. I know her eyes are on that screen, and I'm sure she is fucking fuming.
Well, you got to wonder if Danny Mo will get her shot at Big Al on one of the upcoming cities. We will be on tour coming to a city near you. Make sure to check out JCW when we are live in your part of the country. And you got to show up in style, Mark. And how do you do that?
Well, you go to psychopathicvault.com for all of your Juggalo wares, fashion, apparel, and merchandise needs.
You got to follow shop.insaneclownposse.com as well for your merchandise. And check out all of JCW and Violent J on social media. Follow along for all the great updates there. And we're going to find out in just a second if Shane Mercer is going to pay for what he did. He's warming up right now for his main event match here in Lunacy. And there's no other way to put it, guys. Absolutely fucked up the way we started out tonight with Shane Mercer assaulting our commissioner, Violent J, who we all look up to.
Well, I think Shane Mercer is going to get what's coming to him. Violent J promised it, and Too Tough Tony is the man who can deliver it tonight.
We very rarely get to see the commissioner involve himself in our matchup, so you know he's fucking pissed.
Yeah, well, he had no choice, absolutely. He would rather put the spotlight on the talent, but he's a man, and he's going to fight to defend himself when his punk card gets pulled. Right now, the hired mercenary and Too Tough Tony is seconds away.
Tonight's next match is our main event, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 225 pounds, from my own personal hell, he is the Iron Demon, Shane Mercer.
Since he stepped into JCW, Shane Mercer has done what he wants, when he wants, to who he wants, and the only thing he's had to answer to is the almighty dollar directing him. Has Shane Mercer met his match tonight?
But it was a few weeks ago, Joe Dombrowski, that Violent J said that if Shane Mercer was going to stick around in JCW, he needed to have one-on-one matches of his own. He needed to take real bouts. He needed to start at the bottom, and he needed to start at the bottom of the pay scale.
Exactly. Commissioner Violent J did not want Shane Mercer interfering in all the matchups that he very carefully had put together, and making sure that whoever was willing to pay this man the most money would wind up the victor. If he wants to earn money in this company, he's got to do it the old-fashioned way.
Mercer's said that ever since.
Accompanied by your commissioner, the wicked Violent J, weighing in at 240 liters of gumbo. He is Louisville's town truck. He is a JCW Hall of Famer.
Now that is an intimidating scene right there.
Yeah, notice we're not getting the lap around the ring. We're not getting the drinking party from Too Tough Tony. We're just gonna throw hands and kick ass. Violent J, those last words to inspire, to fire up Too Tough Tony. This is not about an ordinary JCW matchup. This is not business as usual. This is Tony defending his, not just his boss, his longtime, lifelong friend, Violent J, after what happened at the top of this broadcast.
This is not the Too Tough Tony who comes out and gives everybody a little sip of liquor and has a big party on his way to the ring. This is a man who wants to kick the fucking shit out of the mercenary Shane Mercer. He knew his boy was in trouble, and he's got his back because Too Tough Tony is family.
5-time JCW champion, another day oneer, an OG here at JCW.
Triple Crown winner as well. Too Tough Tony's done all there is to do in JCW, and Shane Mercer's going to find out how and why.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer as well. And Too Tough Tony, these people adore him like no other.
And I cannot stress enough the size of the hands of Too Tough Tony. He's got these big gorilla paws, and they hurt like hell even when they're not on fire.
Mercer getting out there. He's got Tony and plants him down. Big power bomb.
Jesus Christ, he's fucking strong.
Yeah, not many men can throw around Tony like that.
I think that Shane Mercer could probably suplex a small automobile. There's really nothing that this guy can't throw.
We've seen him go viral for his feats of strength. It's absolutely insane the type of power he has. No doubt, strongest athlete in all of JCW. But is he the toughest? Is he the best? Can he withstand? Oh, the ferocity of Too Tough Tony. The violence of Too Tough Tony. The passion of Too Tough Tony.
The toughness of Too Tough Tony.
Yeah.
Remember, that's his name.
Normally I would say don't get into a striking match with Too Tough Tony, but Mercer
might have the chops for it,
yeah,
literally and figuratively.
There's no holes in
fuck
me. Oh my God.
God,
are you fucking
damn.
serious?
Look at the hang time on Too Tough Tony.
Jeez. The blood rushing to the brain of Tony being upside down that long. That is scary strength.
Tony hasn't had the blood rush to his head like that since the last time he fell asleep upside down in the drunk tank.
And notice Mercer and Violent J locking eyes a minute ago. And Mercer tried to make that statement as another big screw you to Jay, trying to get a 1 foot cover on Too Tough Tony. Easier said than done, but Mercer's out here not just to win, but to embarrass the commissioner.
Shane Mercer's been on a warpath, and some men, the only way to get to them is to get into their wallet, and that's exactly what Commissioner Violent J did. He said, you can't keep taking these payouts. You need to actually fucking wrestle.
Violent J's been trying hard to get a hold of Shane Mercer, to reel him in, to get him to become a member of the active roster and, do things the right way, but Mercer is his own man, and Mercer, I don't think respects anybody or anything in JCW.
Tony holding on to the small of his back. He has got to be in excruciating pain after that delayed suplex.
Yeah.
And now, those clubbing forearms.
And
I've never seen Tony fall. I mean, just, it looks like he's beaten down.
Now, I was just going to ask, when is the last time any of us have seen Tony in this kind of position for this extended period of time?
But listen to the Juggalos here in Columbus, egging Tony on, urging him to find something within himself to power out of this predicament and take it to Shane Mercer.
Yeah, Mercer's got that half a camel clutch on, and Tony, his free hand just went limp. Tony could be out if this arm drops 3 times, this match is over.
I am terrified right now, gentlemen. I hope Tony finds it in himself.
What does Violent J do
Nope.
then? Oh!
He's still got life in him, baby.
Too Tough Tony. Those instincts kick in, and he's in survival mode. Get to your feet and start swinging.
Whoop.
Oh, no.
Oh!
God. That could have been everything Tony had in his body to get to his feet at that point, and Mercer shuts it down, and oh man, that was close.
Oof. That was as close can be, gentlemen. And I'm sure Violent J's got to be clutching at his heart after seeing a pinfall that close.
Tony has had so much taken out of him. It could be only a matter of time before Mercer scores.
Jesus Christ, how quick he can pick him up like that.
Yeah, that's insane strength. Effortless. Wait, Tony!
Oh,
Tony!
Elbows to the jawline will sword him out, and Tony hits a destroyer.
Tony's gonna beat him! Tony's got him! No!
That was absolutely ludicrous.
Man, talking about pulling a victory practically in the jaws of defeat, but Tony's got a lot more tricks left up his sleeve.
And I think he's signaling for that big Tony Gunrana, or maybe even something more dangerous. Don't see Tony go to the top rope very often.
You don't.
The commissioner looked concerned because that's what can happen when you're up on that top turnbuckle. Iron Demon cuts off Too Tough Tony. Going up himself now, second turnbuckle on the inside. Where are we going to go?
Oh, no, he's going for moonsault and battery.
No.
It's over if Mercer hits that.
Yeah, Tony's got to find his way out.
Second attempt. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
Shit. Oh, look at this.
Violent J's got the ankle.
Violent J finally getting a little bit involved.
Yeah, a little bit of revenge from how he started the show out. And Tony, running power bomb. Mercer got dropped.
Oh man, Tony's got it. This is Tony's only opportunity to get up right here. But this is the only bit of air he's getting a chance at.
But that power bomb, that strength he took Tony to counter out and overpower Mercer, could that have been all he had left in him? He's not moving.
I think the ref's got to start counting. Yeah, keep it going, baby.
Yeah, he's up.
He's
Jeff,
already
the
on
ref's already at 5.
Holy shit, I was so concerned with Tony, I didn't notice the count had started. Forgive me, gentlemen.
Yeah, we could have a double count out here.
Look at the concern on the face of the Duke of the Wicked.
Well, I mean, this is the Duke's trump card. He's playing his hand here. If Tony can't beat Shane Mercer, who can?
JCW absolutely needs warriors like Too Tough Tony in the fight ahead against GCW. It's why Too Tough Tony is the man representing Violent J here today.
No doubt, but will either of these men make it to Bloody Mania 18?
They're beating the crap out of each other right now.
Mercer with the upper hand. Oh, Tony, a drop kick! I don't know where it came from.
Amazing how he can get up like that.
But it scored big. Is it enough? No, hand on the rope. That Tony can't believe it. Violent J frustrated, but the only response is to keep fighting.
It speaks to how tough Tony is that a guy like Shane tough Tony, that Shane Mercer has to resort to grabbing the bottom rope. How often do you see him in that sort of a desperate position?
And now Shane sees the chair that Tony had taken out earlier.
Yeah, this may be another variant of desperation as Mercer eyeballs Violent J and says, "This is for you."
Oh,
wait a minute.
Is it really? Because the commissioner might have something for you, Shane.
Mercer has no idea. He doesn't see Violent J. J the chair. Oh, just lit up Mercer in the skull. Violent J gets his revenge.
He's going for that Tony Gunrana.
Too Tough Tony scores with a moonsault.
And now I think we know where he's going.
Yeah, there's only one exclamation point left.
Oh, and this scares the shit out of me every time, guys.
Well, often sets a man's hair ablaze. with this meteorite. Here it
Oh,
comes.
let's go!
Oh,
fuck!
Did you see Mercer's whole head catch fire?
Mercer's head engulfed in flames. Too Tough Tony wins it for Violent J.
Jesus.
When you cross the boss, when you diss the Duke of the Wicked, Too Tough Tony will set your head ablaze with the hardest, most dangerous right hand in wrestling. And Too Tough Tony stands tall, showing you do not cross Violent J.
And if you do, you literally have to face trial by fire.
What a win for Too Tough Tony! The commissioner endorses Tony, but Shane Mercer no doubt will have another day. The Juggalos rejoice tonight as we say goodnight for JCW Lunacy.